Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemodium 7 to the Sky. So, in the last episode, I'm not entirely sure what we did, but we usually do a few different things. It might have been this setup over here. So what we're looking at here is it's a little bit messy, but it's a little bit not messy as well. We have two flux hammers, and they're getting two different resources from the igneous extruders below them. So what we've got is endstone coming here. That's by having sorry for jumping right into this. I feel like that was a completely messy intro, but we're going to stick with it anyway. So we've got lava on one side of the igneous extruder, and then on another side we have witch water, right? And then below the igneous extruder we have glowstone, and that gives us endstone. And then on this one, underneath, instead of glowstone, we have redstone, and that gives us netherrack. Then we've simply got that getting piped into hammers. Now, these hammers are getting powered courtesy of this guy here, a thermo generator. All this guy does is he uses water and lava below him to generate power, so he's pretty cool. And they're auto-extracting into these sieves. That's going fine. And then obviously they're dumping all their stuff in here. So we've got, quite a decent amount of gold coming through, a little bit of netherite, some quartz, and yeah, some platinum. So that's pretty cool. that can keep doing its thing for eternity as far as I care. Although, I will say, we probably should upgrade the meshes. That definitely seems like something that's easy to do. Like, I'm sure we've got enough resources. And I mean, surely that's worth it. Another thing is our system's full, so we'll have to, sort that out at some point. I'll place that there. Grab out two meshes. Beautiful. Once again, we can't afford the netherite mesh just yet, but hopefully this will get us a little bit more netherite as it processes. And I think the endstone as well. We should get some more stuff with diamond. So yeah, with the diamond mesh, we should be getting chorus flowers and ender pearls, which is pretty cool. So fingers crossed. With this guy over here, not netherrack, sorry, crushed netherrack. What do we get with this diamond sieve? We're going to be getting rose quartz and cobalt. Pretty cool. Awesome. So, I did say that there was something that I want to do this episode, and I still want to do it, but before we do that, I'll quickly make a new storage cell. It seems like that's a pretty good idea because for whatever reason, I can't put stuff away. I mean, I guess it makes sense that they're all full to some extent. So we'll quickly make a storage cell. It shouldn't be too hard. We're just going to have to craft a few different things. For starters, I think you might have seen, we're going to need some Certus quartz crystals, and these we're going to get from Certus quartz seeds. And these are actually pretty good. We'll get a decent amount because we chuck those in the enrichment chamber and they turn into the full crystals, which is pretty cool. So that's that solved. Problem done. Problem solved. Next up is obviously the whatchamacallit? The processor that we need. Sorry for a bit all over the place. I'm feeling a little bit over the place, but we should be fine. Okay, everything should figure out. So my goal for this episode is actually to get my hands on some Allthemodium, believe it or not, because I want to get an exchanging gadget. This he's pretty cool. It's not that crazy of an item, like it's probably not worth hunting down, but I want it. It allows us to exchange blocks on our island without having to pick them up. So for example, I could exchange all of this cobblestone for like I don't know, stone bricks, for example, and it'd be as easy as just right clicking the ground, you know what I mean? And like that seems a lot better than me vein mining the ground up very meticulously and then like manually, builders wanding it over. Like we can do that, but I don't know. I want to get Allthemodium. Do I need an excuse? Probably not. So yeah, we're going to get Allthemodium, and I believe we get this from the Twilight Forest. Now, we do have a portal set up. It's done by placing flowers around a pool of water, just like you see here, and then you throw the diamond into the pool of water, lightning strikes it from the skies above, and you get your portal. Now, we went in there for like a split second because when we spawned in, we actually got our hands on the mushrooms that we needed, so that was pretty good. So yeah, I mean, that was that. So we've got our processor, we've got some crystals here. Beautiful. We can chuck all that stuff in. Oh, maybe not. And we should be able to make the storage component, and then we should be able to make the storage cell. Beautiful. And we'll chuck this in here, and that should keep us going for a little bit longer as well. Awesome. This stuff can go away. So, what is happening now? Well, I want to go in this other dimension, right? And part of doing that is gearing up, right? At the moment, we have a bunch of strange armor pieces on. The only normal armor piece we have are these diamond boots, right? And they give us 3 armor and 2 armor toughness. All these leggings, and the chest, all of this stuff, we've actually been getting them from the mob farm. I believe that's happening all the way over here, and it's pretty cool that like the type of loot you get. By the way, we now have actually 2 of every mob. So we got two, well, not every mob, but, you know, 2 sheep, 2 pig, 2 cows, a bonus cow over here, which I'll take care of. And I think, yeah, this should do fire damage. So we should actually get complete beef, and we can actually chuck this in here. I also cooked up some silkworms, so in case you're wondering where I'm getting all my hunger from, that's what we're doing. So yeah, inside this room, a bunch of mobs spawn, and as you can see by all the stuff here, I mean, they drop a decent amount of like armor and loot and whatnot. So I'm going to take this stuff out, and we're going to compare the different bits of armor we have to see, I guess, what's worth taking with us. Because some of these I think are genuinely better than like our diamond armor, which sounds crazy, but I'm pretty sure that's true. I've also got some armor in here, which I put to the side, as well as this pickaxe here. Yeah, this thing mines in a 3x2, and the block drops teleport to me, and it has less durability, and it just seems pretty ridiculous. Like, there's so much of this stuff. So this thing reduces fall damage. I mean, look at the armor on this helmet. Plus 10 armor, plus 4.5 armor toughness. If we compare that to a diamond helmet, a diamond helmet is 3 armor and 2 armor toughness. Like, that is, it's genuinely insane compared to it. Plus, this is going to give us plus 12 max health. That's like a full health bar, and then some. And luck on top of it. Like, some of this stuff's crazy. And it's just from making a box. Making a box and a mob grinder with our looting 10 in there. That is insane. So the helmet, we're probably going to use this helmet. I mean, it's pretty good. We're probably going to use that. I'll keep this one to the side, mainly because it gives us that extra speed. So when we're not, you know, fighting mobs in a different dimension, we can probably do it with the speed. So next up is going to be the chest plate. Now, in terms of chest plates, we've got some chain armors, but once again, some of these leather ones could be better because it apparently does not matter what it's made out of. So what do we have? Already this one, look at that, 10 armor. That is insane. When attacked, gain resistance 2, and then the physical damage taken is reduced by 7%. Like, that is an insane piece of... Okay, we're probably going to use that. Something about entity gravity, I don't think that matters. Some more of that, little bit of speed, max health. What's this guy got? Fall damage reduced? Not too crazy, to be honest. So we'll put that stuff away. I'm happy with this chest piece, unless... What do I currently have on? We've got a speed chest plate on. Once again, this armor is honestly so much better, so we'll put that away. There we go. So what's next? Pants. So we'll grab all this out. Once again, like... another mob could just walk in here and get ground up and like drop something infinitely better than anything we have here. But currently we have armor 4, some speed and max health. That's pretty good. This thing reduced fall damage, also decent speed and decent everything else, to be completely honest. Yeah, extra armor toughness. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with these feathery iron leggings, most likely. Yeah, sure. And they have better speed, so honestly, the rest of this stuff we'll probably put away as well. Yep, I'm a little bit confused. Oh, yeah, there's a sword. And honestly, that's pretty much it. If we wanted to, we could grab out a bow. I think this is what I was going to use because it applies slowness, so we'll grab that with us, I guess. Oh yeah, boots. Let's have one last look because, once again, even though we've got diamond boots on, some of these leather boots could genuinely be better. I don't think any that I've hovered over have had crazy stats, sadly, although that one might. And then we've got this one here. Is that all of them? I think that's pretty much all of them. Once again, I might be missing something. So this is just some feather falling, sure, whatever. Useless. This is pretty good. 3 armor, 2 max health. I'm pretty sure that's on par with normal boots. Yeah, 3 armor and 2 armor toughness. Oh, no, this doesn't have the armor toughness, sorry. But it does have step height, so that's pretty good. Armor, max health, swim speed, max health. You know what? I reckon our diamond boots might be better. Arguably. Arguably, they're better. Max health. The step height's pretty good. I'll show you what step height does. Step height allows you to walk up blocks like this. See that? I didn't have to jump. We just simply step up it. I don't know if it works. Yeah, oh, it works over there. As you can see, they're pretty good. So, you know what? We're going to bring them with us. The diamond boots as well. We can just hold on to those. Okay. So, before we continue, just real quick, I do want to bring some arrows with, since obviously we've got this bow that we're taking with us. The eggs, I don't know, we'll store the eggs in there, sure. But aside from that, I think we're good to go. Okay, beautiful. I'll run. We'll grab some cobble just in case we need to do some building blocks. Other than that, we have this pickaxe. We have our bow. Honestly, I think we're good to go. So we'll clear all this. Oh yeah, I really don't like how the storage system of Applied Energistics works. Refined storage system, like being able to hold shift and grab things out without having the thing move around the inventory, very, very underrated. Like the feature is amazing. Okay, let's grab a bunch of this. You know, we just don't want to get caught without cobble. If we need to drop the cobble, we can. You get the idea. Okay, so let's do this. Gonna jump in the portal, and we'll see how we go. Now listen, I don't. Oh, yeah, you know what? I didn't really have a plan going into this. So I've heard a number of things. One of the things I've heard is that well, we're in the Twilight, so I think it's always going to be this brightness. So is it better with shaders on or off? It doesn't really seem to make it too much of a difference. So hopefully it's not too dark for you guys. In terms of finding Allthemodium, I believe what we want to do is look in, and I'll also waypoint this, look in molehills. So exit is what this is going to be. Beautiful. So we want to either look for a hill, which honestly, I mean, we're on top of a hill right here. So there could be stuff below us to be complete. You know what? There might genuinely, we might have spawned above a little bit of a molehill. Alternatively, you can make a map. I believe it is a magic map that you want to make. Oh, I don't like the sounds in this biome. Bear with me as I try not to get too scared. So you want to make a blank magic map. This is made with paper and a magic map focus, which is going to be glowstone, torchberries, which you find in this dimension, and a raven feather, which drops from a raven. So we'll keep our eye out for ravens. We'll keep our eye out for berries, and we'll see how we go. What we could do is just... Oh, are you angry? Oh, you are. Okay. I can quite clearly take care of you. What'd you give us? Some wheat and a canopy tree sapling. Why do I feel like that's going to be a big tree? Oh, quite a few mobs. So yeah, I don't really know what our plan is here, to be completely honest with you. What I might do though is I genuinely might dig into this mountain just to see. I also, like if we look at the ore, what does it say? Mountain biomes, cave walls, ceilings. I'm pretty sure this is the tooltip from just normal Allthemod 7. Oh, did I accidentally press something? Alternatively, we could look in here. Allthemodium ore. Yeah, it just says the same thing. I don't think we're gonna be told how to find some Allthemodium. You know what? Let's give this pickaxe a test. How does that sound? So what I'm gonna do is I'll try to just mine with the pickaxe. Okay, that didn't really do anything. We'll break open a little hole in here. Oh, wrong pickaxe actually. Oh, yeah, look at that. It actually works on everything. It's not just you know, the normal stuff. What do you call it? It's not just stone. It works on dirt too. I genuinely, I don't really know what I'm doing here. You know what I mean? But look at this problem. So we've gotten into this dimension, right? In our skyblock mod pack. And now we can just mine up ores. I've already found nickel. We've found iron. We've found lead. Dimensional shards. Platinum. I mean, what's the point in going back? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? Why don't we just, diamonds? I mean, like, what? Am I crazy? I don't think I'm too crazy. How much did we get? 3 diamonds? Cool. Plenty of redstone. You want some redstone? There you go. Have a couple stacks worth. Like, what? Yeah, you know, I am happy that I stayed away from this for as long as I did, because this definitely takes away from the experience, at least to some extent. What do we have? We have some lapis up there. I don't really know what... oh, I didn't really mean to do that, but I guess it's fine. Gold. I don't really know what Allthemodium looks like in comparison to gold, to be completely honest. There is a chest down there, which I do want to get to. We've got some tin. Got some mobs down there that don't look too friendly. Regardless of what we do here, we want a way out. You know what I mean? We don't want to get stuck down here and then have like some mob that can kill us. Or even regardless, we want to be able to run back here and pick up our corpse. As horrific as that sounds. I do think, by the way, I do feel like what we're at the moment is a molehill. So in theory, we should find what we want. I might have to actually drop down here and like build our way back up. Oh my god. Why did that look like a creeper on I don't know, a monster? Oh my god. I should probably use this, shouldn't I? Oh, boom. Oh, let's see. How much damage does it do? I don't actually know. I think it does a decent amount, to be honest. Alright, well, we'll continue. I just want to make it at least a path, and then from here we should be fine. What's this? Appetite, lead. Oh, you're disgusting. Oh, I don't like that. I'll tell you what, I'm very happy that it's running away from me. I'll tell you that much. But I am going to kill it. if I can. Luckily, I can. Okay. We definitely grabbed a lot more cobble than we probably needed to. Oh! These boots are pretty good. What? Yeah, sure. We'll take those boots. Yeah, that sounds like a good deal. And we'll put these boots away. We could probably even like store some of these ores and stuff if we don't want them on us. Give us a little bit more room to work with. Probably should have brought a bigger backpack too. That probably would have helped out. All right, over here we have a chest. Let's open it up. Inside here we have a few things. Charm of Life and a Chaotic Gem. Now these gems are pretty cool. Oh, Berserking Ironwood Axe. Oh, I thought I saw something. Oh, I do see something. Oh god. I don't like it. Base Overheal. What? There's some crazy stuff going on. These sockets, or these gems, sorry, they can actually go in, like, see this bow? Right above the durability, it says empty socket. I think we can actually, like, put this on there, believe it or not. So if we had any cool armor, like this one, we could add some extra speed, which sounds pretty good. In terms of knowing whether we've been somewhere, I'll put a piece of dirt above it. How does that sound? I think that sounds like a good deal. Okay, so I'm back on the look for Allthemodium. Let me just say, by the way, we have way too much speed right now. I am, like, very much struggling to navigate this area. So, although the extra speed does sound good, it definitely has its little downfalls. I also haven't found any other chest running around looking in here, so I don't necessarily know what I'm doing. What's this? A red cap goblin spawner. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I might have to look up how I get my hands on some Allthemodium. Oh, found another chest. Alright, what do we have here? Transformation powder. I'll happily take some of that. Oh, we're also getting a bunch of loot. Oh, torchberries. There we go. We did need that. Iron pickaxe. We don't need that. The rest of this stuff, I mean, we can, like, I don't know, eat them, I guess. But we probably don't need. Yeah, once again, in terms of Allthemodium, I don't necessarily think I have found any. Okay, yep, we got a bit of a problem. So I'll probably look it up, because I don't know where to find it. Oh, Allthemodium. There it is. You know what? I had a hunch. I was like, all this gold, like, it's so hard to tell the difference. And, oh, there we go. Okay. This is actually a perfect example of the two different ores. You know what I mean? Like, they look different. I know that. I'm quite clearly, I can tell that they're not the same ore. But they're so similar. You know what I mean? Without shaders on, to be fair, these probably stand out a little bit more. Whereas with the shaders and the glow, that's sort of a little bit hard to tell. Yeah, the shaders definitely make it a lot harder. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, there we go. Hey, Allthemodium. But beautiful. I honestly, I didn't even look it up. I couldn't help myself. I was still running around, like, having a look. I'm like, surely there's more. We might have ran past so much because I thought it would look way different. Like, I only knew it because I looked up and, like, actually checked the little tooltip at the top. Awesome. Okay. Now, what does this mean? I don't really know. I'm probably just going to mine it. Oh, we need netherite to mine it. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? Okay. Hold on. I want to try something. Alright. This pickaxe can't mine this expetrified ore. What if I mine this? Oh, it just breaks the blocks around it. I thought maybe we could find a little loophole there. Okay. Huh. Yeah, okay. So I just need a better pickaxe. Yeah. Alright. None of these have netherite mining levels? I don't think so. No? Okay. In that case, there's some things we can do, okay? I think with netherite scrap, there's a specific modifier you can make for tinker tools. Not auto smelt, not flame wake, which sounds pretty cool. Not pathmaker, not plowing. Where is it? Worldbound? I don't think this is it. I don't think so. Maybe that's what I was thinking of though. But so if we get a single netherite ingot, we can just upgrade our pickaxe into netherite. Yeah, okay. So we need a bit more scrap. Okay. Well, hey, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand right here. We'll press M. We'll press this waypoint. Click here, and I will say Allthemodium. There we go. And we'll have to come back and grab it. If I walk away, can I just make sure that, like, yeah, the waypoint's pretty much right where it is. So we should be good. All right. Well, in that case, I honestly need to go back to the surface. In fact, we're right below where the where the thing is. Once again, by the way, there's probably so much more Allthemodium here that I've just been walking past. Like, is that Allthemodium? I cannot tell for the life of me. So I apologize to everyone who can tell the difference just by watching the video, whereas I'm like actually staring at the stuff. Oh god. Alright, so I'm gonna switch to escape tunnel, and what we should be able to do is just dig a tunnel right out of here. Yep. We actually weren't too far down. They're not really happy with me in here, but I guess that's to be expected. They're also dropping really good loot. You know what I mean? Like, these boots we got, the only issue is the step height it doesn't have, but that'll be fine once we're back in our other dimensions. So, what do we have as well? We have torchberries. So really, oh my god, look at this little guy. They would be doing a lot of damage, to be honest, but our armors are actually pretty good. What are these little things? Skeleton druid. Does that mean there's a witch or something? Like a necromancer? I don't know. I'm gonna guess not. While we're here though, I probably should obliterate some ravens, right? Oh, in fact, yeah, there we go. Raven feather. Because now we can actually make a map if we ever want to come back here. And we're not gonna struggle as much. So, how cool is that? A successful trip. Listen, it's always a risk doing stuff like that because, we could have been searching for like hours. We spawned literally on top of the molehill that has the, Allthemodium in it. We find the Allthemodium, and then, we find the torchberries just by walking around and the other stuff too. So, pretty successful. Boots I'll put away. This I'll put away, I guess, and the rest I'll just keep, I guess, on me to some extent. Okay, so, netherite. That's clearly our bottleneck at the moment. We need a little bit of netherite. Now, there might be another way to get our hands on, like, mining this Allthemodium, right? For example, maybe like cobalt has a mining level. Like, does it actually tell us? Harvest here is gold, so that's probably not what we want. Oh, that's for a pickaxe, sorry. We want to look at a pickaxe. Yeah, here we go. Harvest tier diamond. We want harvest tier netherite, don't we? I wonder if I can do hashtag netherite and if it will show stuff. It's not really doing that, is it? This one, oddly enough, shows up. Why does it show up? Why does this have a hashtag netherite tag? Very strange. Ooh, with that being said, we've got a decent amount of all the stuff we wanted. We've got rose quartz, we've got the 3 netherite scraps, so we're definitely getting there. We do have some cobalt. In here, we've got a bunch of chorus and enderpearl. Upgrading to the diamond mesh was definitely worth it. Indeed. I'll tell you what we could do, because at the moment we have this guy, and I mean, he can do with a bit of an upgrade, right? Like, we're making enough power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of these upgrades for the machines. So these guys here, right? We're going to need some, some cactus dye, all this crazy stuff. We should be able to do it pretty easily, to be honest. Also, someone actually let me know something pretty cool. So I think what you can do is we could have the depot still be here. Then if we placed a campfire like on the other side, I think maybe you have to move the depot down one. It'll blow across and it will like, let's say we have the lava down there. It will blast the items on that depot. And then after the wind blows over the campfire, would be able to do the other ingredient over there. You know what I mean? Like you can just use one fan to power all of it. I didn't know that. If I knew that, I probably would have like done this so differently. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Sadly at the moment, we're still stuck doing this. Oh, but that's actually pretty easy. I forgot we could actually pick things up like that. Oh, cool. Well, anyway, I'm going to move this guy so that we have the lava flowing again. That should be fine. And I'm going to smelt the cactus up. Now, I don't know if we had cactus in here. Worst case, we do now. Chuck that on there. You know what I might actually do? Let's put a single one first, just so it smelts a little bit faster. Then I'll put the rest of the stack, because we only need one right now. You know what I mean? Like, more the merrier, but at the moment, just one should be fine. And then the rest of that stack can smelt all at once. So that should be good. I thought I saw something moving. Maybe it was the tree spawning. Anyhow, I'm not going crazy, I promise. Upgrade. I should probably bookmark this so that we've got it there in the future. Boom. There we go. Gold upgrade. Wonderful. We can only afford one. Excellent. So we'll run this guy over here. Yeah, we'll run him over here. And obviously we want more netherite, so I'm going to chuck him in here. And he will now use 16 RF per tick. Instead of, I imagine he was using 8 RF per tick. So we are using a little bit more. Realistically, this guy should be able to keep up. Although, Yeah, I mean, he's keeping up. Yeah, sure. Beautiful. Fingers crossed we get some more stuff. Once again, though, it'll pretty much be a game of chance, just as it was before. It just should be more of that chance happening. Okay, so if we want more, what do I need? It's terracotta, isn't it? Ugh. Which means it's clay. Okay, so that means it's dust. Oh, we don't even have dust. I mean, what world are we living in here? Can we get a draw? We can. Awesome. We can get a draw. I'm just going to have this guy also output into a draw, like what we have here, right? So this last guy makes dust. Oh, well, I guess this works too. Yeah, there we go. That'll do the trick. So, where do I want to do this? I think over here, do we have the system set up? We don't. Okay. That means we might have the system set up over here, but almost. This right here is the barrel we want, and then, I put dust in there and get clay. The problem is I want it automated. You know what I mean? Like, that's sort of like one of the things that I want to do here. So we're going to have to use some pipes. But realistically, should be pretty easy. Let's also get a barrel, chest, something, anything. So grab that out. So what I should be able to do... Yeah, we can place this guy here. Let's break that, place it like there, sure. That. Place the barrel here. This thing fills up with water still. Set this guy to extract, this guy to input. And then all I should have to do is put a bunch of dust there. And it should literally just completely do the whole thing. As you can see, we're just getting infinite clay out. Obviously, I want to smelt all this stuff into terracotta. Luckily, that should be easy. Yes, awesome. We also have all this stuff. Wonderful. We're in business. Now, the terracotta obviously is for this stuff. We need cyan terracotta, so we need cyan too. But it looks like we have cyan, so not really a problem. But yeah, we should be good. We should be able to craft all that stuff. So, cyan terracotta. There we go. We've got 8 of it. Beautiful. And then our upgrade. And we've got 1. We actually need to smelt up some glass. So I'll tell you what. I'll grab, 2 stacks. Almost ran off the edge. That would have been a little bit upsetting. Chuck that on. Chuck that on. That'll take care of it in no time. In the meantime, let's run over here. Check a number of things. First thing to check is, are we still generating enough power? Yep, he's still topped off. That should be good. Let's check in the second upgrade. This now pushes it to 32 RF per tick, but he'll be processing 4 items at once. So as you can see, this will be mowed through, which is very good. More stuff. The power, we might be in a problem, but I don't think we are. No, we're good. I saw it reach 80,000. That's sort of our little benchmark. We're probably going to need more power generation regardless, because what we're going to be doing in a second, like right now, is probably upgrading the other machine there too. Because obviously we're not even getting enough netherite at this point. Like, look, we've got 1 in there. So this guy is going to need at least 1, realistically though 2. And the problem there is this will not be enough power. I don't think we have enough to supply this. Although we just reached 80,000. Let's see. If it reaches 80,000 again, we're good. I don't think it will. No, see? It doesn't get quite there before it drains like completely. So, we have some options. Either we do a different power source, or we can upgrade the thermogen into this tier, which would then do 100 RF per tick. Currently it does 60. Honestly, probably not even worth it pushing it all this, because we'd have to do a bunch of setup to do it. Interesting. Better idea. We're gonna make more of these starter ones, because I think that's just easier, to be completely honest with you. Like, it's not amazing, but it's easier. I'll tell you that much. So we'll go in here, make the dielectric pasting. Once again, once we have like auto crafting for this stuff, man, everything's gonna be so much easier. 1, 2. Oh, gold. All right, that's that one. And this should be the entire thing. Nope, we need more of this. Awesome. Let's grab a bunch of that. All right, here we go. The starter tier, this does 20 RF per tick. The jump to 60 RF per tick is pretty good. Obviously, we need to make this stuff, though. 2 more thermal plates, which are going to need a little bit more capacitor. 1 more plate. There we go. And then upgrade this guy. And there we go. That should be pretty good. We'll also need a power pipe. Yeah, power and fluid. I don't know if we needed a fluid one, but we'll grab one just in case. Run over here. So this guy, he's going to have to be above lava, so we'll have to figure that out in a second. We'll place this guy here. That should fill him up with water. And this guy can also disconnect. And we can place power on top. And of course, set him up to extract. Beautiful. Last step is obviously going to be the lava. Now, we might be able to get away with this. Oh, I was going to place a block there. Okay, well, I've made a mess. All right, it's okay. Everything's fine. We place that there. Does this count? 31%, which isn't that good. Oh, wait, that reminds me again. Hold on. I think we can use something completely different instead of lava. If we click on... it doesn't actually tell us. It just tells us the coolant. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure you can place something else underneath here. Because at the moment, obviously, we've got lava. And so it says 31%. Obviously, I mean, 31%? Like, hello? What's going on here? This guy over here in the middle, he does 100%, which might seem like the top. But I'm pretty sure you can place something else under there. I just don't know what it is. There's a few things it could be. One of which we can try. Let's grab a superheating element. You know what I mean? Because it's possible. Like, listen, I don't think it will work, but it could. And at the end of the day, that's what really matters. I also have lost my magnet, or it's out of power. I'll be honest though. Yeah, it's out of power. Okay. There's probably all the junk in the Twilight forest that we were holding. So we'll grab that. Beautiful. He can stay there. I know it's raining and horrific at the moment, but I just want to see. Does that do anything? Huh. I don't think it does. I'll be honest with you. Alright, let's check this again. Yeah, I don't think it's currently working. Hopefully it doesn't void itself. Yep, we're good for now. Place that there. So that guy should be generating again. I don't know what it is. Like, because here's the thing. There's quite a few different lavas, right? Like, I think we could get blazing blood. That could possibly be it. I also feel like the block of blazing crystal was another one that worked. I don't really know. We could try a blaze rod. Blaze rod. What does this combine into? Because I want to make like a block of blaze rods. Yeah, this thing, blaze mesh. I reckon that might be able to do it. Can we make a blaze rod easily? I don't think we can. I think we looked at this a little while ago, didn't we? And it's like the options, whilst they existed, they weren't the greatest. Unless we just go into the nether and kill one. Honestly, we could. I mean, yeah. I mean, once again, we probably don't even need to. Like, if we're being honest here, like, we've got the netherite we needed for the Allthemodium, right? But, yeah. I'll tell you what, one step at a time. Let's grab this netherite. We'll make a netherite ingot. How does that sound? Does that sound like a deal? I reckon that sounds like a pretty good deal. So, here we go. Netherite ingot. What do we want to make here in terms of, like, tools? Do I want to, like, upgrade a tool with this? Because I'm pretty sure, like, with Tinkers is what I'm getting at. I'm pretty sure I can chuck this on. Yeah, I can put it on a normal tool, and it becomes a netherite tool. And that might be better than a temporary, like, diamond tool. You know what I mean? I reckon we do that, at least to some extent. What do we have in here? Do we have just a stone pickaxe? Oddly enough, we don't. And I'm a little bit confused as to why we don't. It's this guy. Oh, yeah. And this guy has silk touch, right? Okay. Hold on. Can I smelt Allthemodium ore? I can. Interesting. Very intriguing. Okay. Alternatively, we would have this. And this stuff is treated pretty much the same. But we could apply fortune to it. Okay. I reckon I make a new pickaxe. I think that's the play here. Yeah. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to grab cobble. I'm going to grab logs. We're going to run over here. We're going to open this guy up. And we're going to make some stuff. For starters, I'm going to make some templates. Alright, and then what we're going to do is a stone pickaxe head. This will allow us to repair our tool with stone, no matter what. Even if we're mining at a netherite level, which is pretty good. Next up, we're going to do, a tool binding. And then we're going to do just a normal tool handle. There we go. We'll jump into the anvil, go to the pickaxe. Make sure we're making a pickaxe, not a pickads. Two different things. Make sure it's a pickaxe. It does change how good your tool is. This looks pretty good. I know it's a very, it's a stone pickaxe, but we're going to upgrade it. So, next up, we chuck this guy in the middle of the anvil on this modifier page. And then we chuck in the netherite. Error. Nether requires either diamond or emerald to be equipped. So we've got to first go over here and grab out diamond or emerald. We'll have a look because I guess at the end of the day it's a choice. Emerald will take our durability to 195. So I mean, not the greatest, to be honest. A diamond will take it to 630. So we'll put a diamond on it. Next up, we could put an emerald. As you can see, it'll take it from 630 to 945. Pretty good. Or we can put netherite on. And netherite will actually, we'll still go up and it'll take us to netherite. We'll get a better mining speed. Yeah, cool. Boom. There we go. We could put emerald on top of this. That increases the durability by, honestly, a decent chunk. Boost effectiveness of conditional damage and mining speed. Increase it. Interesting. Okay. Cool. I'm going to leave that off for now because this is honestly just good enough. So this stone pickaxe can mine anything that netherite can, which sounds crazy because it is. It's pretty crazy. So while we're here, I'll tell you what, we'll run over here. Obviously, I mean, I still want more, you know, who doesn't? This is pretty good though. We can actually leave that. Yeah, sure. So I'm going to run back. I'm going to grab all that stuff. Yeah. It should be that simple. So this is obviously our little beacon down to where the Allthemodium is. So we'll jump down here. Realistically, I'd love to just run down. Yeah, okay. This is what I wanted. I was like, I'd love to just be able to run down into the cave without having to dig it up again. And I think we want to go into this direction. Yep. We might even run past some on the way. I just want to sort of record on our way there in case we do. Because it's always a lot better to catch the stuff on camera rather than like sort of cut back to it. I mean, I've got all the raw footage, you know what I mean? But it's still nicer. So anyway, look at this. Allthemodium ore. Here we go. I'll do the vein mine just in case. There's only one block, so here we go. Boom. Allthemodium ore. Awesome. Quite literally awesome. What we might want to do here at some point is mine up all the gold. That way we know for sure. You know what I mean? That way we know when we look at gold that it's gold. Does that make sense? Like I don't want to leave like a chunk of gold and then find out later that it had a little bit of Allthemodium in it. You know what? It's a little bit scary. We're just gonna run back. I mean, we only wanted the one ore. You know what? We're gonna have to do something with the ore as well. It's not as cut and dry as perhaps we had hoped for. All right, before we wrap this up, we have something that I want to do. Obviously, I want to use this Allthemodium ore. Who wouldn't? You know, who wouldn't want to use it? But we need to invest it. We need to invest it in a charm, right? We need to get a charm of Allthemodium sight. I believe it's a thing. Yeah, here it is. Allthemodium sight. So, to get this, we're going to have to create some potions, right? So we're going to need a potion brewer. We are going to need to create Allthemodium sight. This is made in a brewing stand with calcinated Allthemodium powder and mundane potions. The calcinated Allthemodium powder is going to be a smelted Allthemodium powder, and that is going to be Allthemodium ingots, so we will smelt this guy up, a mortar, a pestle, and some ender powder. And then obviously the mundane potion is going to be brewing stand, bottles of water, and then like any of this, you know what I mean? So we can chuck in a piece of redstone if we wanted to. Now the issue here is brewing stand. I kind of forgot again. We need a brewing stand. So what we're probably going to have to do here is honestly go into the nether. I genuinely think we have to. Luckily we're pretty close in terms of making a portal. I believe it's what, 10 that we need? Did this thing filled up with water anyway? Ugh. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna make this a filtered destination tool. Glass pane, yeah. Oak button, redstone and iron. It didn't sound proper. Then we're gonna get a pipe upgrade. In fact, we might have one in there. No, we don't. But we will need a pipe upgrade. And we're probably going to push it all the way up into that diamond tier. So we'll go here. And the reason we want diamond is because we want filtering, right? So I'm going to go ahead and make 4 of those. There we go. And this will allow us to add filters. So if I add this to the back of the sink, we can add filters. Specifically, what I want to do is blacklist a location from receiving water. Now, that's going to be, honestly, a lot easier said than done. I think what we want here is a bucket of water. So we'll see if we've got any buckets lying around. We do. So I'll grab one of these out. We'll obviously want some water. I probably could have grabbed it from the sink, but we already started running, so it's too late. We're going to grab our filter destination tool as well. I'm going to click this guy on the face of the barrel that is being touched. So this side right here, because that's where the connection goes in. Then I'm going to open this guy up. I'm going to add the water bucket here, and it applies a water filter. We're going to set it to blacklist. Click edit on here. Yeah. And then we're going to add this filter destination tool into this spot. Click submit. What this should do is it should blacklist water from going into this barrel here. That's what it should do. So, for example, if I pick this barrel up now, if I can figure out how, and I place it back down before I make too much of a mess, we should see that it fills up with only lava. It shouldn't fill up with anything else. We should never get water in here, ever, because it's blacklisted. Cool. How cool is that? Awesome. So now we've got obsidian. If we want to as well, we can keep pushing this obsidian because I'll be honest, we're getting a decent amount here. How big of a portal do we want? Oh, it looks like we've gotten pretty much all of our lava out. Yeah, how big of a portal? We've got a lot of obsidian to play with. Obviously we need a flint and steel as well. Let's go ahead and grab one of those. Listen, we're gonna... I'll try to make the Allthemodium side this episode. I don't know if we have the time for it, but I'll try. Okay, we'll see what happens. In terms of the portal, I'm gonna put it over here, mainly because, I don't know, I don't want pigmen in my base. 1, 2, 3. You're probably not gonna like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, let's do a big one. Why not? I mean, hey, we have the stuff on us. Why not? Boom. Portal. So, yeah, I mean, once again, let's just hop in. While we're here, I'll tell you what. Oh, I didn't want to walk that close. Ugh. I was just going to say I'll grab some stuff. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to jump through. And if this stuff wants to teleport with, it can. Listen, here's the problem as well. It might not even happen this episode because we need blazes. And I haven't actually... Oh, I was going to say I haven't been in this dimension, so I don't know how hard it is to find a village. Or sorry, a fortress. Although, I'll be honest, looks pretty easy. I mean, that appears to be a fortress right over there. If I had a building gadget, this would be perfect. I don't know if we could make one. I might even have one on me. Or in my backpack? No. Okay. Because you can use the gadgets to build, you know, some paths. So if we fall in here, I think we do still respawn on like our little tombstone. Like we get a tombstone in here. So once again, it's, I don't know. I don't feel much threat at all being in this horrific sky nether. This is sort of what I expected from the Twilight Forest though. Although I don't know how doable that is, you know what I mean? In terms of like the dev team. I don't really know how they can pull that one off. Alright, what do we have? 44 left. We can make it there. The problem is, you know what? I do have a jetpack. Okay. Hold the horses. Okay. That's fine. If we fall off, I'll jetpack. I'll try to remember to. Listen, try to remember to. As for, in fact, I can turn it on right now. So if I get hit off, I just simply won't die. You know what I mean? Oh, look at our fuel. Nice. Alright. Well, anyway. We're pretty much here. In terms of like the wither skeletons, I don't necessarily care enough to defeat them. Obviously, we only want blazes. We should have plenty of magnet to pick up the blaze rods, I would have hoped. But I guess we're going to find out. You know what? We might actually be fine. I think we do a lot of damage. I didn't actually want to attack them, but it's sort of fine that I did. Are we picking up the stuff we want? Wither skull fragments, bones, that egg. Why is there an egg? We actually don't. We don't have any of what we wanted. What? I also don't really know what's causing these guys to like spontaneously combust, like the wither skeletons, because I'm obliterating them. Oh, we have a blaze rod. I repeat, we have a blaze rod. I believe that's all we wanted. Although there was more that we wanted though. You know what I mean? I don't remember how many things I wanted to craft that used the blaze rod. But it's sort of like while we're here, you know. 3, sure. We'll quickly fly back. Keeping in mind we don't have too much jetpack fuel. So, you know what I mean? Like we don't want to use it all up. We don't want to be like 1,000 left before we run back. So we're good. We're good. We've got one. We can make a brewing stand. We've got plenty of blaze powder. So like the fuel isn't a problem. Awesome. Cool. So, what is the plan? Well, for starters, I should probably clean my inventory. What's this? Steel leaf pickaxe of grasping. Those are the boots I had on. These are some legs. Sure. You know what? Sure. Okay. Oh, it's just a mess. Everything's a mess. Yeah, that can go away too. Why not? Okay, so brewing stand, nice and easy. Sorry if I said that a little bit loud. Bottles we need. Glass bottles should be pretty easy. Boom. There we go. This guy, I mean, he can go wherever, let's be honest. There he goes. He's amazing, I know. We'll come over here and bottle up some water. There we go. 3 bottles. Beautiful. These can go in here. Now, from memory, it was a little bit of redstone. Goes a long way, so we'll grab that out. This stuff can go in there. That will create a mundane potion, assuming, of course, we give it some blaze powder. This stuff honestly doesn't need much. One, we would leave this guy running for like hours. Maybe not hours, but you get the idea. Like, it lasts a long time. Next up is smelting the Allthemodium ore. So, if I search ore, we should have our Allthemodium. Now, listen. There are ways to process this to get more bang for our buck. Yeah, I mean, there just is. If we wanted to, we could melt it, but we would need soul lava or blazing blood. In terms of our other options, I mean, like, we could, you know what I mean? Like, there are things we can do. You know what? Let's do the ore hammer. That's going to be the easy option. Ore hammer. We currently have a copper ore hammer. I don't know if this is good enough, but let's see. Yeah, boom. We duplicated it. That's good enough for me. I'm sure there's more efficient ways we could do it. I'm happy how that is. So I'm going to put in this as a blacklist. And you know what? Yeah, we'll smelt it both. Why not? Why not? Surely nothing could go wrong. So that should be good. We should get our Allthemodium ingots. We are going to have to craft more stuff, so I guess we'll get started on that. So we're going to need ender powder, which will need a mortar and pestle. The pestle will need a nether quartz, which we have over here in this guy. We'll grab a stack out. Why not? Bring him over. I didn't see how much netherite we had. I think hopefully it's a decent amount. So pestle, diamond, and nether quartz. Then the mortar, that's going to be some bricks and some stone. Nice and easy. Ender powder will be that combined with an ender pearl. Nice. We'll have to go grab our ingot real quick. 2 ingots. Wonderful. We can craft everything we wanted to today. Next up is the powder, Allthemodium powder. This will need the mortar, but I didn't want to put that in. Anyhow, there we go. We have the Allthemodium powder. This stuff we need to smelt again. So we'll run back over here, open up our filter, make sure he's set up, and chuck him there. Hopefully he smelts up. He should. I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't. And that should be it. Then we just combine it all in the brewing stand. So this guy with mundane potions gives us Allthemodium sight. So we should see in here mundane potions. Yep. Chuck in our calcinated Allthemodium powder. Doing some crazy brewing here. I'm surprised we don't have a mod that adds like, or just makes the brewing stand look cooler. You know what I mean? Like, why don't we see, I don't know, the stuff on top? I don't know. Or, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Allthemodium sight. Now, we could drink this stuff, right? We could drink it and it would show us through the walls where Allthemodium is around us in the Twilight Forest. Or, what we can do is combine it into this, Allthemodium sight. Now, if I search Allthemodium sight, as you can see, this is one of the charms. Yeah, I think that's what we want to go with. I don't think there's like a different charm. I think that's what we want. So yeah, here we go. Boom. Now this guy can be toggled on or off, which is really cool. The problem is he then has durability. So he's better than a potion, but he's not perfect, right? In terms of making this guy indestructible, allegedly we can with an Eternal Stellar. This will be a little bit of effort to do. It's definitely doable, like reasonably doable. We could probably do it right now, you know what I mean, with a little bit of effort. But that's an option. I think when we looked here, was there any what's that doing? That adds unbreakable. Interesting. Okay, so apparently you could enchant it maybe? Or that's it. Those are in the options. So anyway, we have Allthemodium sight. So what does this mean for us as a people? Well, it means that in theory, if I run back into this dimension, back into the Twilight Forest, hopefully we don't die, and we run back under here, I think we had a way down here. Then what I can do is I can just jump in, you know, because I'm feeling pretty confident, right click this guy on, and if we look around, if there is any Allthemodium ore, we will see it through the walls, even with our shaders on, allegedly. So You do need to look a little bit carefully because obviously, I don't know, you're sort of looking for like an outline of a block in this massive place. It's also possible that like we got the only one that spawns here. You know what I mean? Because we've already gotten an ore from here. So in terms of like I guess finding more, we're not guaranteed by any means. I would love to find some though, just so that you guys know what what we're talking about. Especially if anyone has never seen it before. We're not really seeing much, are we? You know what? I mean, in a way, that's sort of good because that means that I'm not completely crazy and there just genuinely wasn't too many ores around here. You know, I'll be honest. I mean, I'm just not seeing it. I'm gonna turn this off. I didn't see any. I'll go back up and I'll tell you what. What am I gonna tell you? We could try to find another one. Alternatively, what's alternatively? Alternatively, I go back and I make a map, which might be a better idea. Should I do that? Should I go make a map real quick so that we can like just walk to one instead of like trying to find one magically? I reckon we should. Okay, so magic map. Let's quickly get this guy out of the way. I just want to find some with this charm and then we can probably end the episode, I imagine. So magic map focus, nice and easy. Paper, we will need some sugarcane. Luckily, we've been growing it on some snat over here. Plenty of sugarcane. We don't need that much, but you know, we'll take it. We won't leave it on the ground. So we'll turn that into paper. Don't know how much we need. Turn it all into it. Why not? And then we have a magic blank map. Beautiful. Before we continue, I will actually charge up my jetpack because I want to explore a little bit more with it. And that seems like a pretty good idea. Okay, so we'll run back in. Make sure you turn your charms off, by the way. When you're not using them, turn them off. Conserve that durability. They have 192 units of durability, and I've already used up 12. So anyway, I'm going to grab this magic map, this blank magic map we made. I'm going to right-click it, and then we can look down and we can see we're in the top right corner. So I guess if we go southeast, we should hopefully show up on the map. Yep, here we go. Now, in terms of what a molehill looks like, awesome. We've got a massive like forest in the way. I guess we'll try and go around it. To be honest, this map's not really helping us too much. It's good to have. It's just sort of, I don't know. We're not in a good spot for it, I guess. So yeah, I'll look for a little hill that will hopefully have Allthemodium in it. Oh, here we go. This looks to be a hill. That's always promising. So I'll tell you what. We'll dig through it. I'll change this into small tunnel mode, and we'll dig some tunnels. Is this Allthemodium? Okay. Yeah, sure. I was looking down here and I'm like, it's very dark. Like, what's going on here? Okay, we've got Allthemodium. Let me show you how this works then. This is perfect. So if I have the charm on, we should see it through the wall. Huh. The fact that we don't's not good. What if I toggle my shaders off? Allthemodium sight. That's really not good. We should be able to see that through the wall. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna guess that's to do with my shaders, right? That's very unlucky. Huh. Yeah. Allthemodium ore, Allthemodium sight. Let me know if it works for you guys in All the Mods to the Sky. I believe I'm on the latest version. It is version 1.0.6 is what I am currently on as of right now. So that's unlucky, but at the same time, I mean, hey, regardless, we found some Allthemodium, so I'll happily take it. But realistically, I guess if you're not using the shader mods that I'm using, and the thing is, in Allthemod 7, just normal Allthemod 7, we've used it before and it's worked with my shaders on. So I'm not too sure what's specifically causing the issue in this mod pack. So let me know what your experiences are, because it's a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. Very, very strange. Anyway, hey, we got it. But realistically, you should be able to see it through the wall. So I do apologize for anyone trying it at home and it's not working. But I guess now you know. That's always a good thing as well. Because even though it didn't work for me and that's a little bit like upsetting, at least you sort of know not to like completely like lose your mind trying to find the stuff using the charm when quite clearly it's possible that it won't work. So maybe if you make a creative world separately and just give it a test, you know what I mean? Like place down an ore, turn on your charm, make sure that it does show up before you go investing hours running around being like, why can't I find this stuff? Yeah, anyway, cool. So I'll tell you what, although this episode I wanted the Allthemodium to make the exchanging gadget, I'm probably going to have to mess around with the next episode because I do need to wrap this one up just, for my own sake. But we'll toggle the shaders back on so that we at least have a beautiful outro. Man, every time I take a second, like step back and be like, this actually, like, it looks so beautiful. And like, I'm running the game so nicely. It's very good. If you're wondering, specs, by the way, I believe in the top right, CPU is there and GPU is there and on a laptop. And then RAM that's how much I've got allocated. It's more than you need. I've got 16 gigabytes allocated. Arguably, if I used less, it would probably run a bit better as well. But yeah. I'm impressed with everything. I'm very happy with how this went. So yeah, I mean, we got Allthemodium. In fact, we got netherite. That's also genuinely pretty good because this guy over here, he's been running. We've already got enough to make another netherite, so we're doing pretty good. And in terms of gold, we've got plenty, cobalt, plenty, quartz, even rose quartz. That stuff's normally a little bit annoying to make, so I'm happy to see that. Cool. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys as well for the very nice comments. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I mentioned it. Like here's the thing. I'm too self-aware in terms of like, I'm aware that by me bringing it up, like bringing something up in a video, that it's more likely to like be mentioned. You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know. It's also, I'm a human. You know what I mean? I want to bring up stuff like that. What's this? Oak slabs. I would actually like that. To place that there. But yeah, you guys have been leaving some really nice comments. So thank you guys. It surprises me, not from just like I don't know. It's like a combination of the fact that like, realistically, right? You guys are complete strangers on the internet. I'm a complete stranger on the internet. And yet you guys take like a decent, like a good 5 minutes out of your day writing a nice message. You know what I mean? Like that just blows my mind. Like to a complete stranger. Because I don't know. I feel like the average person would probably just type something mean if like usually if you're typing something, it's like out of frustration. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, this guy, he's made me pull up the comments. I'm typing a message. so thank you, genuinely. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support on the channel in general. I think if we actually hit 8K, someone made a comment about it. I don't want to sound like that guy, like, oh, have we actually hit 8K? But it genuinely happens so fast. Yeah, we're past it. We're past 8,000. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I've wouldn't be able to put to words. So I apologize for just constantly saying thank you, but I don't know. I need to read a thesaurus, figure out some synonyms. Someone also, someone finally mentioned the fact that like I've got a few catchphrases that I accidentally use every single time. Like, to be honest, and the whole like in theory and stuff like that. Oh, dude, when I'm editing, in between each cut, it's just, all right. So where were we? Or like, all right, here we go. Okay. Now that I pointed out, you guys are probably gonna like scratch your brains out hearing it every time. The three of you that make it to the end of this video. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I think I've said everything. You know what I do need to do? I keep forgetting. I want to make an area. I won't mention it on video. I'll either do it or I won't. All right, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah. To be honest, in terms of what we're doing in the next one, not a clue. I want to make the exchanging gadget. I want to fix stuff up, but most of that stuff will probably happen off camera. So, like, in terms of what we actually do in that episode, not a clue. So, if you have anything specific, I guess let me know. I might do it or I might not. Like, I don't know. If you suggest something and I feel like, I don't know, that I don't want to do it, I probably won't do it. I'm not going to force myself. But in terms of just getting ideas, yeah, very much appreciated. In fact, what about this? What do we have here? Auto processing. We still haven't even done that. I mean, like, yeah, vector plates. We did that. Yeah, we did vector plates. Blast furnace. No, we haven't done that. Slime automation, dough, blood, sky slime. Yeah. Well, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.